Hey everybody, I'm coming on here to talk to you about ways that you can work your business. There used to be a graphic. I saved it a long time ago when I first started. It was called 100 Ways to Work Your Pink Zebra Business. I don't know if there's actually 100 squares on here for sure. This thing needs to probably be updated somewhere along the lines. However, I will get this one posted because I thought that Shannon had it posted in here somewhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was thinking she had it in the files, but I couldn't find it. So it could be in there and I just overlooked it. But I wanted to go over that a little bit with you today. I had a couple of spots on here that I actually highlighted that I thought were good ones to talk about. So aside from your regular old home party, your maybe vendor show, there might be vendor show on here, but aside from your vendor show, aside from live selling, what else can you do to work your business, right? And working your business doesn't necessarily mean that you're always having sales. Sometimes working your business looks like passing out your business cards with a sample attached to it. Sometimes working your business looks like putting a new decal on your car that's advertising for you. Sometimes working your business is as simple as wearing a pink zebra shirt that says something about ask me how I flirt or ask me how I sprinkle or something like that. Just being your own advertisement. So it doesn't always mean sales. Just because you're working your business doesn't mean that you're getting sales. It means that you're doing some of that work that is behind the scenes. So let's just go over a few of the things on here that I highlighted and I'll talk a little bit about them. First thing that I want to talk about, this is what I did when I very first started. I started in September of 2019, October, trick or treat, Halloween. I went out with my kids. I put on a zebra onesie. Yes, yep. It had footies on it, but I put shoes on. And I passed out when the people would give my kids candy, I would hand them a sample with my business card attached to it. So put business card or saying with a sample to pass out trick or treating. That's one of the ways. Ask a past hostess to show and talk about the free products that they got with their party. So maybe they post it on Facebook or maybe they talk about it to their friends or, whatever, but ask them to post about it or talk about those things that they got as free products from the last party that they had. Be your own hostess once a month. So whether that means throwing your own blend bash, inviting your own friends and family to come and have a blend bash with you, or whether that just means doing an open house style like Shannon talked about last week, where you have she had her Christmas in July party and you just have an open house and you have the hours set from like noon to 5 or whatever hours that you have, and people can just come and browse, make sales or whatever. If you want to do that, use that 10% off. Whether that means doing something like that or actually having an in-home sniffing blend or something like that. Be your own hostess once a month. Give out your business card to anyone that helps you. So whether that be the person that gives you your Starbucks or whatever coffee that you're drinking, whether that be the person that helps you check out at the grocery store, whatever it is, give them a sample in your business card. Wear peasy attire. I did talk about that a little bit already, but wearing your pink zebra shirts around, you are your own advertisement. You're a walking advertisement. Anybody who sees you. I've had people ask me or even say, oh my gosh, I love pink zebra. Do you sell it while I'm out and about, out to dinner with my family and, things like that. So it does help. Not always, obviously, but I've had it happen numerous times. Bring goodie bags to your bank tellers. Guys, do this. If you go, not everybody goes to the bank. Okay. I don't go to the bank that often, but everybody goes to the post office. Most of us, I guess not everybody, but most of us go to the post office, right? Take little goodie things to your post office. They love that, but also the bank tellers. The bank tellers are going to love it too. Create cute sample packets to carry and pass out. So whether that just be like a half a scoop sample, it doesn't have to be a full, huge sample of sprinkles. You guys, you can use the half scoop sample. That's enough for them to at least smell and maybe possibly use, and pass those out to people that you talk to. Even if you just go to work and you pass them out at your work. I used to do that. When I first started, I had a binder that had the little pockets for trading cards, the ones that you used to get people, they collect like baseball cards or whatever kind of cards. They had the leaflets in there. I would stick samples of each of our scents in those, and I would take that book to work with me. It was I don't know what they call them, Trapper Keeper, or whatever it was. took that to work with me, and I would pass out at lunchtime, and they would just pass it around, sniffing the samples that are in it. And I would take them little goodie bags at work once in a while. You know, every catalog, usually I would bring them in something new, a little bundle or whatever. I only worked with a few ladies. I didn't really have that many. But set up at craft fairs. We talked about that a little bit. Vendor shows are really, really fairs, things like that. They're huge right now. Fall shows are coming up too. So think about that. Start getting yourself ready for all that kind of stuff too. Have your hubby promote you at his work. There's always office ladies. There's always people to talk to, right? Because we don't just have sprinkles. We have room sprays. We have oils. We have all the things. Have your hubby promote you at his work if you have a hubby. If you don't have a hubby, other half. If you don't have another half, be your own promoter at work if you work. If you have kids, have them promote you. Family, have them promote you at their work. Include your website with your email signature. So that's simple. You can just literally put it under your name at the bottom of your email. Now, you might want to use a little discretion with that, just depending. But yeah, you can always have your website right under your name on your email. Ladies clubs, ladies night once a month. There's book clubs. There is whatever kind of clubs that people have these days. I don't know. I just know about book clubs. Some people do wine clubs. Some people do whatever they do. Ladies clubs, right? Why not do a blending club like once a month where they get together and they do like a blend bash, or maybe it doesn't even have to be that big of a, maybe just a few cartons or whatever, a sniff and sip or something like that. And then last but not least, leave samples in your nail salon. So there was a couple of nail salons. You could use a fishbowl if you wanted to. Use a fishbowl with your business card and a sample attached to it. Stick it in the fishbowl and then just leave it on the counter. If they let you do that, do that. Set up outside of your nail salon if they allow you to. Set up outside of your tanning salon if they allow you to do so. Leave samples at your tanning salon if they allow you to do that. But those are a few of the ways that I picked out. There wasn't, just a couple on here, obviously, that I had highlighted, but there's so many different things on here. Now, obviously, that's a little bit out of date. It does say some things about catalogs. Soaks are still mentioned on there, so it does need to be updated, but use your discretion. Get some ideas. I will post this in the group so you guys can have it, and hopefully that gave you guys some help, or, some inspiration, helped you out, and hopefully you got something from that. So, see you guys later. Have a good evening.